This week on Utalk, Gabor of Budapest has sent us this question. I own a small toy-making business in Hungary. I've heard that our toys need to have a CE mark. How do I go about getting one?
Many products manufactured inside and outside the European Economic Area require CE marking before they can be sold in the European Economic Area, which is the EU, Iceland, Liechtenstein and Norway. CE marking proves that your product has been assessed and meets the EU safety, health and environmental protection requirements. As manufacturer, you first need to identify the EU requirements for your product. The EU-wide requirements are laid down in directives and/or regulations that cover different products or product sectors, like toys. The second step is to check whether your product meets the specific requirements, and this is up to you, the manufacturer. It includes estimating and documenting the possible risks when using your product. If harmonized European standards exist for your product and you follow them in the production process, your product will be presumed to be in conformity with the requirements laid down in the relevant EU legislation. The use of standards is voluntary and you can choose your own technical methods to demonstrate conformity. In some cases, special bodies, the so-called notified bodies, are involved in the assessment of conformity of the product. In the case of toys, if harmonized standards are not used, the manufacturer must resort to a notified body. You have to establish the technical documentation required by the EU legislation, including the risk assessment. The last step for you, the manufacturer, is to affix the CE marking on your product. The marking must be visible, legible, and indelible.
To ask a question, visit Euronews website or our social media pages.